Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with Frank Smith. Frank, we just witnessed Diego Pacheco in scintillating form against Jack Cullen, and vicious body shot which set up the finish there. But for a rising star, that's what you want to put out a statement there.
Yeah, spectacular performance. Like in his last fight as well, he knows what he needs to do to build himself, and that's get those big wins and finish fights like that. That's important. Great body shot. You know, Jack Cullen's a tough fighter, and you know Diego's still learning. He's still young, but he's going to be a superstar. He's got everything he needs, and he's doing all the right ththings. So great to see, great performance, and much more to come.
From a matchmaking rising star point of view, what's it like to work with?
Yeah, he's brilliant. He's got a good team around him, you know, and they know what needs to be done to build him. You know, we've worked with him since he was 17 years old. He's 22 now. It's been 5 years. It's gone very quickly, but you know he's been learning all the way through, and now's that time where he's ready to step on to the big fights.
How close is that fight with Berlanga? It seems like they're inexplicably linked, and they will lock horns at some point in their careers. But how far away is it?
Yeah, some point for sure. You know, I think Berlanga's obviously one of his focuses when we signed the deal was the Canelo fight, which is very much possible in the next sort of 12 months or so. But that's definitely a fight that can be made. It's something that can grow into a mega fight between the two of them as well. You know, it doesn't need to be rushed. You know, but there's still big fights out there for Diego to go into.
Robbie Davis Jr. on the unfortunate end of defeat due to, got the knockdown, but then a freak injury there occurred. Do we know what the status is of Robbie Davis Jr. right now?
No, not yet. Going to find out in a bit. Obviously, awful to see. You know, a real shame for him as well because he's been training hard for that fight. And you never like to see it end like that. But yeah, we'll follow up and we have to make a plan of what's next. You know, see how long, see what the damage is. So we'll find out about that very soon.
Johnny Fisher gets the win, gets to rounds 2. A little bit of debate about the stoppage there. What did you feel of that?
I thought when I saw it up close, I thought in that split second it was the right thing to do. When he caught him with that shot, I thought the ref jumping in was the perfect decision. I haven't watched it back, but that was my opinion watching it there. I'm not a referee though, but I think it was right.
You've announced now Katie Taylor versus Chantel Cameron at the 3 Arena. Good to get that over the line there. What can we expect from the two when they do meet each other, and what can we expect of the undercard as well? Yeah,
it's been working hard on that this week to get it over the line. Great fight. Both of them wanted it. Undisputed v Undisputed. It's a massive fight. Chantel's wanted it since she signed with us, and Katie Taylor. You know, it's quite amazing to see going up to 140 to become a two-weight. With her dream to become a two-weight undisputed champion. So huge fight there, massive undercard coming as well. We'll announce that soon. Don't ask me the question because I'm not going to tell you because I won't spoil announcements unlike other people. But huge undercard coming. It's going to be some atmosphere in Dublin, and great to be finally going back.
The dreams of Croke Park, Serrano go up in smoke if Katie doesn't win that fight?
Look, I think all eyes are focused on it. You can't look past Chantel Cameron at all. It's two undisputed fighters, so that's for another day, the Amanda Serrano fight. All eyes are completely set from all sides on May 20th. You know, of course, that's a fight everyone still wants to see as a Serrano fight. I believe it will still happen, but fully focused on what comes first on May 20th.
Francis Ngannou confirms he's been speaking to Eddie Hearn about a potential fight there. How close is that to being, maybe not finalised, but the talks there, how realistic are they?
Yeah, look, I think Eddie's had conversations. I don't think it's close yet. AJ's focused on April 1st. He's got a big fight ahead of him there against Jermaine Franklin, and then we go from there. But you know, Francis Ngannou, there's some major fights to be made for him. Whether it's AJ, Dillian White, Deontay Wilder, he's been talking a lot about. Tyson Fury, lots of opportunity out there for him. I think he wants to go straight into a big fight.
Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia was teasing potentially that a big fight will happen that everyone wants to see. That's the anti-Joshua fight. What's it like with the conversations with Deontay Wilder, if they've taken place at all?
Yeah, I met with Deontay Wilder and his team a few weeks back. We got on well. It was just good to have to begin at least a communication as well directly. You know, it doesn't mean something's going to happen straight away, but at least good. So if it ever comes to that AJ fight, we know we can begin discussions. But that's a massive fight that can be made later this year. It's a fight I'm sure both guys want, and I'm very confident we'll see it.
Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk appears to be on, Frank.
I know. Don't ask me. I get it wrong. Usyk's a hero. You know, it shows he's more about legacy than anything else.
Do inventive clauses like what Usyk's ever put, what Usyk's put out there, ever actually come to fruition when it comes to actual contracts?
I hope they do. I hope they do. I mean, look, it's still a long way to go. It doesn't, just because they've agreed a split doesn't mean the fight's done. Tyson Fury, I'm sure, has still got to be happy with the amount of money he's going to earn from Wembley. That's the question, and that's not our business. But let's see, But like I said the other day, hopefully it does get made because it's a massive fight for the sport.
Who do you favour?
Oleksandr Usyk. I don't think Tyson Fury really wants that fight.
What makes you feel that?
I don't know why I said really a lot. Because he's put a lot of stumbling blocks to get to this point. Usyk has just accepted everything, hasn't he? And Usyk is, a special fighter.
Great to leave that there. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out. Much appreciated, sir.
Appreciate it.